Guys, so I just wanted to share something with you guys. I know you guys probably, a lot of you know about this, but some of you may not, so I'm going to share it anyways. So somebody who receives, if you're a person that receives like SNAP or EBT or food stamps, I call it food stamps, but anywho, it's all the same. Did you know there's so many places you can use it at? Not just grocery stores, not just convenience stores, not just markets. You could use it at, let's say, Five Below. You can use it at Goodwill. You can use it at Ross, Dress for Less. You can use it at Marshalls. You can use it at TJ Maxx. You can use it at Target. You can use it at not just Walmart, like any grocery store, whatever, any place really that got food, like not hot food, but regular food, like Whole Food or whatever. They usually accept food stamps. Places like the farmers market, that one kind of sometimes gets overlooked. There actually is a program. It's called your Double Up Food Bucks. So you, every dollar you spend, you get $1 in Double Up Food Bucks. The matching funds are usually capped at around $20. So basically, it makes it more affordable for the farmers, make it more affordable for people to use their food stamp benefits to buy locally grown fresh food. You can actually use your food stamps also to buy like plants if you want to plant like food during like whatever season you want to. You can buy seeds. You can buy already grown plants like tomato plants, cucumber plants, whatever. You can buy you can go to not just natural grocery stores like Natural Grocers or Whole Foods. You can actually go to those like smaller like nutrition, like the healthier stores or whatever you want to call it. You can go to those stores as well and buy like protein powders, and if you're trying to like be healthy or lose weight, whatever the case is that you want to do, you can buy like what they call them like the protein shakes. I forget the brand, but there's like Ensure and Breakfast Essentials, and you could buy stuff on Amazon, like food items using your food stamp card. You just got to link your food stamp card to the Amazon account. So you really don't got to leave the house to buy any food stamps. You can order food from online, whatever grocery store does delivery or whatever, or drive side pickup or whatever. You can order your groceries online with your food stamps and then go pick it up, or they can deliver it to you. You might have to pay a delivery charge just depending on the store and stuff, but you can use it through your DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub. Like if you're ordering something that's from like a store or something, not a fast food, but a store, like a Walgreens or a Rite Aid or CVS or whatever, you can buy stuff from there with your food stamps. It's becoming more and more like where you're able to use food stamps at so many more locations than just grocery stores. I noticed, and more items are becoming more eligible. What you call it. The only thing is, I think it's dumb, but like certain foods that are hot, like let's say a rotisserie chicken at a grocery store that's sitting there under the heat lamp and it's hot and stuff, you can't buy that with food stamps, which is stupid because it is food, right? But and then what happens when it goes cold, right? Let's say it goes cold. Are you able to buy it then? But no, they won't allow you to do that, which is dumb. I wish that you can do stuff like that. So I feel like it would help more people, but you can also, if you don't have WIC, because WIC, you can do a lot with WIC too. You can actually use your WIC at not only farmers markets, but like if you have like what they call them, like a pick you, or I think it's called pick you, something like that, where like farm, if you have like farms in your city or state or whatever, and they do like berry picking or strawberry picking or whatever, and you can weigh it out, and you can actually use your WIC checks. They give you like every year they give you like a packet of a certain amount of fruits and veggies you can get with your WIC checks. You also, it's separate from the WIC card, where that every month comes on there, but this is once a year. They give you extra fresh fruits and veggies that you can use at the farmer's market, or you can go to the actual farms. And like last year I went strawberry picking, blueberry picking, and I used my WIC checks for that, which was completely separate from my regular WIC. And it just helps people, like, buy healthier options and stuff. Sometimes it can be a little pricey at the farmer's market. It just depends. Like if you go to an actual farmer's market grocery store, some of those things are a little bit more expensive than the actual farmer's market that comes like for like me, like every week or whatever. They have like the big farmer's market where everybody, like they are in the middle of the downtown or whatever, and they all have their little fruit stands or vegetable stands or whatever food stand, and you can go there and like buy whatever. What do you call it? I'm trying to see what else you can buy. There's a variety of things. You really can buy a whole lot of stuff that you didn't know you could buy at a lot of stores. Basically even clothing stores that have like candy bars and sodas and energy drinks. Some energy drinks will not go on food stamps. Sorry, I have my pen. I was writing. But anyways, some will accept food stamps. Not all of them do. And not every single item is eligible with food stamps. But it is becoming more and more accepted. Like food stamps, food stamp items are more accepted on food stamps, on the EBT card. Also, I'm trying to see what else. I know they're changing some stuff this year. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what another place is that you can use it at. Those are the things off the top of my head. But anywho, I hope that you guys gained some information from what I said. Because like I didn't know that there was so many places you can use your food stamp card at. Obviously I knew the basics and stuff, but it's so nice that there's so many places that you can go to and still buy stuff if you need it. Like if you're shopping at the clothing store and you're like, I really need a drink, or I need a candy bar, or I need some chips, so whatever the case is, you do not have to spend cash if you have your food stamp card on you. Also, trying to see. Trying to see what else. Some places, when I used to work at a grocery store back in the day, I don't know, some places might not do this, but you were able to, you didn't have to always have your food stamp card with you. So there was times that I forgot my food stamp card, but or other people did as well, and you were able, if you knew your number by heart, you were able to like type the numbers in and stuff and still use your food stamp card. There's a way you could still do that, I believe, at grocery stores. They're able to. They don't do it as often anymore because I feel like people just kind of like use other people's information or whatever. But like if you have like a family member or somebody and let's say they lost the food stamp card itself, or they need a replacement, they're waiting on a replacement or whatever, you're still, if you still know the number, you can still type it in. Like, let's say if you're ordering something on Amazon or whatever, if you don't have your card linked to your Amazon account or whatever, you can still type the numbers in if you know it by heart, or if you wrote it down or whatever. If you, well, that's a bad example because you don't swipe nothing on your Amazon account. But anyways, yeah, if you like go to a store and they know who you are, they know that's your card and everything like that. Sometimes they will, be able to type in the numbers and expiration and all that PIN number and stuff that you have to enter your PIN number. But yeah, and then it's cool that food stamps like has a separate side to it on your food stamp card. Some people are eligible for the cash assistance, not everybody, but there is a limit of how much you can use in, like, I think a couple year span, I think 3 or 4 year span, that you have to be use, like, there's a cap of how much you can use during that whole duration. I forget exactly the amount, but yeah, it's cool that you don't have to get a whole separate cash assistance card, ERDC card or whatever, that you can have it directly on your food stamp card as well, just a separate side to it. Also, I'm trying to see if I left anything out. Also, I don't know if all the states do this, probably not, but some states, if you're buying, if they make you pay for your own bags, like if you forget your bags at home and they don't offer free bags to you, if you use your food stamps or WIC card, the bags are free, that you're buying your groceries in. Also, some places also have this where they have like health cards or whatever, medical cards. I forget exactly. I think you have to be like 50 or older, 50 or 55 or 60 and older. But they give you, if you're eligible for like disability, or not even just disability, just being, older, they give you a health card, and they give you a certain amount of money on the card, and you can buy the eligible items, which is like a lot of like essential items. You can buy like hygiene stuff, you can buy like over the counter medicine, you can buy like toiletry items, you can buy like just other stuff that you can buy. I know that when I worked at the grocery store, I started noticing a lot more people have that, and I know that might not be for every state, but it's nice that you're able to get a certain amount on top of whatever your other income is, that you can get free money to be able to buy stuff like that. Also, some insurances are now doing like if you take your kids to checkups every year for their every year they get older, or if they get a certain amount of vaccines or whatever, some places are now, their insurance is giving them gift cards. So like for me, for instance, when I took my kids to their checkup every year annually, we received at the appointment, we received a gift card, and that's just like a kind of like an incentive for being able to like how do you explain it, for coming to their appointments, for like not every single appointment. You're not going to get a gift card for every single appointment you attend. It's just like annual checkups, if you get certain vaccines or shots or whatever, to stay healthy and stuff like that. Some places will do this based on the kids' insurance or your insurance or whatever. Also, trying to give y'all so much insight into like benefits and how you can use them, how you can get the most out of your benefits. Trying to see, if you have WIC and food stamps, right? Try to get the most out of it. So like, use what you can on your WIC card before buying your food stamp items, because most likely what you're gonna buy on your food stamps you could have already used for your WIC and save some of your food stamp money, because you can use a lot more on your food stamps for a lot more items than just what the WIC can offer. So like for me, I try to buy all the stuff I'm going to need, like milk, eggs, bread, fruits and veggies, all that. And also I use all my coupons. I do all that stuff. And it takes so much off of what I would normally go to the store and buy. Like, eggs are very expensive. I think the cheapest eggs I found were like $5 or $6 for 12, like a 12 pack, a dozen eggs. That's crazy. So like, use your WIC up first, or at least like, but get all the stuff that you need, and do not spend all your WIC in like the first week or two. Do not do that. Spread it out. I know everybody's WIC amounts is different, all that stuff, right? I understand that, but try to stretch it, because if you can like, okay, so if you use up all your WIC, and then you're gonna have to feel like, okay, I gotta keep going to the store the next couple weeks to buy groceries, like, you're not gonna use up all that WIC in the first week or two. You can, but try to stretch it out, because if you can use like 4 gallons of milk, with your WIC, that should, well, hopefully, if you go through, everybody's situation is different, I'll just say that, but try to use your WIC before you use your food stamps. Only buy the stuff that you cannot buy with WIC on your food stamps. So that way you can spend a lot less and save more with your food stamps. If you go to the store, and I know a lot of places, it bugs me, certain stores will have like a WIC symbol or whatever on their items that are WIC eligible. When you go get it and you go to the register and stuff, it will not ring up, right? Because it's not technically on your benefit. It will say WIC on the shelf or whatever, but technically your benefits itself is not WIC eligible. So you should download the WIC app, and it has a barcode tab, and you click on that. I've been doing this a lot lately too. Scan the barcode when you're in front of the item before you get to the register, because then you're gonna either have to go back and get the right item, or they're gonna take all day to find a customer or associate to help you, or go get something that you might not want, and all that. It's a big mess. So when you're at the item that says WIC, scan it before you put it in your cart and before you get to the register. Also, let me see what I was gonna say. You cannot use food stamps. Also, I mean, this is kind of self-explanatory, but if like grocery stores have like a deli counter where they they have like different foods, like fried chicken, like they actually cook it at the store and like put it under the hot trays, and some people come in and get to go play, you know, take out or whatever. You can't buy those with food stamps. Like they have an Asian area, they have like fried chicken area, they have like deli meats, they have like pastas and fruit salads and all that stuff that's already pre-made and stuff. I'm not talking about in the deli area. I'm talking about like when they actually make it in the store and like have like a kind of like a buffet counter or whatever, and you go up to them and you're like, oh, I want like the pizza or the chicken and the sides and stuff like that. It's not gonna ring up as food stamps. You can get the stuff that's already packaged and on the shelves or in the coolers and stuff. That is food stamp eligible. Also, trying to see what else I can tell you guys. I'm sure I'm gonna come up with more ideas because what you call it, things keep popping up in my head. But the reason why I know all this is because I have benefits and I have like gained more knowledge about how to use them. Also, you can I'm trying to see. You can buy baking soda with food stamps. I just figured that one out because I thought it would be cash for some reason. I don't know why. Because baking soda is in a lot of stuff. But I kind of didn't think about that one as being food stamps for some reason. I don't know why. But you can buy like Pedialyte Pops. You can buy really a lot of stuff actually. I don't know. Anywho, you can buy so many things with food stamps, and you can go to a lot of places using your food stamp card. Every place is different, you know. Obviously I don't know all the different cities and states and stuff information. I know also the food stamp